Okay, so the very first step is going to be, as I throw the lid, to put on a good face primer. I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer tonight. I went with this one just because it makes me paler than the HD one, or the Hard Candy one. But if you have the Hard Candy one, go ahead and use it. You guys know I like that one as well. Or Make It Forever, whatever you have, go ahead and use that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my face. I'm not going to record every little step for things that you guys know how to do because my tutorials are getting way too long lately. So go ahead and prime your whole face. For now, we're going to go ahead and set the entire lower half of the face with Complexion Perfection Powder. I just grabbed this one because it comes out white. So we're going to put this on the entire lower half of the face. And you'll see why only the lower half of the face. There's a pretty boy behind me right now. Okay, so once you've set the lower half of your face, we're gonna go ahead and grab an eyelid primer. I did use my face primer all over my face, including my eyes and my eyelids. But just because I have oily lids, I'd rather be double safe and make sure. So I'm going to go ahead and put Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over my lids, up through my brow bones. My brow bones. Them bones on my brows. You guys get to see John wandering around behind me. Okay, so once you're done with that, and I probably did that really roughly, but I'm kind of trying to hurry because I've kind of been slacking tonight. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and grab, I'm going to use my Revlon Colorstay to shape out what I'm doing, and then I will fill in the area with Black Bean. But first I'm going to go ahead and trace out the shape just so you guys can see what I'm working with, and then I'll go ahead and fill it in. Okay, so literally everything from these lines up is going to be filled in black. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab Black Bean and start filling in the area. Again, not going to show this entire process on film because, like I said, my tutorials have been getting way too long. You're going to want to make sure your hair is pulled back out of the way because you are going to be blending this all the way up into the hairline, by the way. So go ahead and start putting that on. You are going to need a lot because you are going to want to have an opaque black mask. And I got it in my hair, so that's kind of funny. That's what she said. Alright, I'm just going to go fill this all in now. Oh, by the way, the reason why mine is like this is because it melted. It got put in the dryer. It still works, you know. Alright, so I'm just going to use a foundation brush to make this faster and smudge out with this. You could also do this process with some type of cake powder or black cream makeup, but I'm just sticking with stuff I'm comfortable putting on my face that I know how my skin will react. For the smaller detail work, I just grabbed a concealer brush and I'm just going to paint it right there, and then I can just go in. You don't want a solid line because then you might have too much concentrated. It'll take longer to blend out, but once you're happy with what you have, go ahead and start blending out. And I will show you a way to help blend out the hairline, what I did while I was at the hairline. Again, your lines don't have to be perfect, but the cleaner your line is, the better it's going to look as a mask. So the trick for blending out your hairline is to just put the brush into your hairline, like with your hair. And that'll help blend it out. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Oh. Now to start with setting this with a black pigment. For this, I am going to use Spooky Girl from MSC Cosmetics. It is a black with a whole lot of black holographic glitter. So I'm just going to take this on. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this brush for now and start working with it, and then I'll use the concealer brush on smaller areas. And I am going to use a palette for this to make this a little bit easier to get my brush in and to not have any cross-contamination. So hold on a second, I got to grab a palette. I went and kind of cleaned my palette. I'm just going to use one of these big main squares, so I just needed to make sure it was clean. And then I'm just going to take some Spooky Girl and put it into the palette. That way it's easier to get onto my brush. And easier to get with cream that is already on the brush without it getting back into my business here. So, I'm going to have to use a lot more than this. But, we're just going to start the process of setting all of this cream with pigment. This could take a while, by the way. So, go ahead and start pressing this all over where you put the black bean pencil, and I'll be back when I'm done doing that. It's gonna be a while. So now that that is done, I want to two things that I probably should have done that I didn't. One, I should have put a lot of powder through here to make sure I could catch fallout with it, and I didn't do that, so that was kind of stupid. And two, I probably could have used Awesome Sauce or another foiling medium to help that go a little bit faster. But it is done now. It's on. That's what it looks like. For the rest of my eyes, I want to do, so let's just go ahead and do black. So grab your Revlon Colorstay again. And go ahead and bring this below the eye just a bit as well, which gets smaller as you get in towards the middle. Now to kind of clean that up and smudge it up a bit, which are kind of opposites, so I don't know why I just use those in a sentence together. I need my small smudger brush that I don't see anywhere. Okay, so taking your smudge brush, we're going to go ahead and start doing what you do when you smoke out your liner, which is just kind of smudging it out. We're going to set that liner we just did under the eye using the smudge brush, and again, Spooky Girl. So your eyes are pretty much done at this point. This is what they're going to look like, and I look cross-eyed. For the lips, let's do something red. Let's do really red. Bright red. I like red. So let's go ahead and grab, oh my god, what drawer am I looking for? Go ahead and pop on a lip balm for a second. I did put my face primer on my lips earlier, so. Go ahead and exaggerate your lips. Go big. If you're wondering, I'm using Hot Red from NYX. For above the lips, we're going to pick a middle point and make big shapes here. Very exaggerated. You like my big fake lips. I'm kind of working completely out of order. I'm just doing things as they inspire me. So I'm going to grab, yeah. Go big or go home, right? Go ahead and grab, and I'm going to see which one's more of a true red. This one's a true red. I'm just going to grab red glitter. Why do I do these things to myself, you guys? Again, busting out that palette. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab a disposable lip brush. Let me get one. Or you can just use your finger or a Q-tip. I'm going to use a disposable lip brush because I have them. And Shimmy from Brazen Cosmetics. It's a beautiful color, as you're about to see. I'm just going to paint it on over where I have the red. It smells so good, I just want to eat it. If you don't have very full lips and you want to make them fuller, and you don't think gloss is going to do it for you, before you start this step, put white here in the center on both top and bottom, and that'll help give you a fuller pout. For the record, I love this color. Okay, so from there, now we're gonna grab the red glitter, which will stick to this very well. I wish you guys could see John right now. He's so cute. I mean, I guess technically he could just come on camera and you guys could see him. So I'm just gonna dump some of this out into my palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same brush since I'm not worrying about needing to dip in a clean brush or anything like that, and start pressing the glitter onto your lips. There's definitely silver in here too. I never noticed it, but because it's against a red black background, I can definitely tell there is silver glitter in with this. So I'm going to go ahead and press this glitter all over my lips, and I'll be back because this is going to be a really long clip otherwise. Okay, so you guys can see that's done. I am going to go ahead and do some blush real quick. For that, I'm just going to grab, I'm going to go with MAC Instant Chic. I wish I had a super red blush, but I don't have a super red one. So, sharp cheekbones. And for a highlight, I have been using this cute little powder brush with NYX's Matte White. I'm going to go through my contacts real quick, and then we're going to do mascara. Let's do some mascara. The mascara we're going to use is the Rimmel Day Tonight. I'm going to start off with the lengthening end and then build up some volume with the volume part. Oh, curl your lashes first. Sorry. I'm like terrified to get anything too close. And for the volume side, which I don't like using. Alright, so as you can see, that is like messy lashes. It's on purpose, just like the lips, very messy and big. So this look is essentially done. I am going to go ahead and go do my hair, put on my costume, and then I'll take some pictures, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.